Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise. I thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I have a question from Heidi. Heidi, hey! I love Heidi. I love you, Heidi, I should say. So I'm just going to read out her question because it's really funny. She says, will Kevin McCarthy bonk his own bean with his gavel before resigning? Will he leave politics forever? That's her question. So I did a karmic reading on him back in February, but honestly, I haven't looked at it again, and I can't remember what it was. But we have a new question here. So let's dive into Kevin McCarthy again, see what's going on with him. Oh goodness. Okay, let me get the camera dropped down and I'll get started. Okay, so I'm using the Maybe Linneman by Ryan Edward. And let's see, what is Kevin McCarthy? What's he going to do? Let's look at his actions and his future. What is he going to do? Actually, you know what? Well, let's see. Think about this for a minute. I'm feeling into him. Because I know I did a karmic reading on him already back in February. Actually, let's just look at his political future. Because I think we can count on the fact that he's going to... he's just gonna kiss... Flumpy's butt, because that's what he does. I doubt he's going to change, so we don't really need to see what he's going to do. I think I'm more curious as to what does he have coming down the pike for him? What is his future? Okay. Let me do 21 cards. I'll do 3 rows of 7. Okay. All right, so there's his loyalty. I guess that's his wife. It'd have to be his wife. There's 45. Oh, good, we've got plenty of room. Okay. There he is. Now I'm interested about his wife, because she seems to have more control over him than he does over her. That's interesting. Let me move this up. But they are they're facing each other. Well, no, not really. No, he's got his back to her, actually. Yeah, because if they had a good relationship, well, this deck isn't perfect for that. Her back's kind of to him this way. So I can't really say. This is not the best deck for a relationship reading, I wouldn't say. But who cares? I don't care about their relationship, do you? I don't. Not at all. No, yeah. Okay, so, interesting. Well, here's 45. Here's the news coming in as to how dangerous he was, as the insurrectionist, the traitor that he is. Wow. But McCarthy's future looks to me like he could be in danger, because look at this line of cards right here. We've got his wife and him, and this cannot be any other woman, because that's not the way this system works. And this is definitely him, can't be any other man. But his wife and he are in a dangerous position because of what's going to be coming out and what has already come out as to the, the January 6th commission, the investigation into that. Wow. And this like web of money that was paid out, Donald Trump's transactional worldwide web of money laundering, he's tied into all of that. He's compromised somehow. Wow. Okay, so that's a theme of what's going on. And it's really dangerous for him to care so much about Donald Trump, but he does. He does, because the heart card knights to up here to Trump. And he's just selfish, and he doesn't understand how dangerous that is. And here's this predatory bullying kind of friendship he has with Trump. So Trump is bullying him, of course, pressuring him, because he's just Trump's useful idiot. And then but he's compromised. He's for sure compromised. And yeah, shoot. This could be him being removed as House, he's minority, but his like speaker, his little bit of minority speaker, whatever he's got going on there, that doesn't look good. The four corners, let's look at that. So this would be our government, and this would be his loyalty to his wife. Maybe she sees Trump as like the hidden enemy, and maybe they're not doing so well. Well, that's kind of interesting. But anyway, the dog is all about loyalty and helpfulness. So on another level, this could be both of them helping Trump. And Trump, of course, for sure he's the enemy, but he's not hidden. But there's a big obstacle to him. He's not, Trump's never coming back. So government help, money being paid out, being an asset, and then this is his family and his foundation and his safety. These cards here don't tell me he's safe. The birds can make a lot of anxiety and nervousness, can create nervousness. So maybe he's worried about being discovered. This could have to do with the money that was paid out for travel change, for hotel accommodations, all of that, to support the insurrection. That's what I'm seeing here. Where he lands in this spread, all of this is weighing down on him. So this is his wife, major obstacles, especially when it comes to a hidden enemy, and his head not working right. But it's a card of delays and barriers too. But that's hanging down over him. Imagine having a mountain range on top of you. And then here's this wimpy little heart that doesn't function well either. Here's the votes. So his ploy to help Trump, just find those extra votes and do all this other stuff I tell you to do, And let me take care of it, that I alone can fix it. That's under this burden of it ain't gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Wow. But there are documents that shows that he's connected to all of this. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, so let's see what else. This is the 9 box around him. Again, his wife and Trump have more power than he does on him. Maybe even one of his kids. And the news coming in from all of this won't be good for him. He's as much of a danger to America as Trump was, because, of course, he's, his patsy. He's in communication with Trump all the time. Could be that him and his wife are in danger because, how Trump can be. Yeah, no, it's just the news is going to come out and reveal what really happened, and there, there he is, and somehow it's going to reveal the money that was paid out. Wow. Okay, I need to use the kipper. This is not giving me enough. Just the kipper, and I'll use Chiro Marchetti's for this one, this little deck here. De Sicle, or Sicle, I think is how you pronounce it. It's French for end of the century. Okay, future for McCarthy. I guess we could say that mountain is a big bonk in his bean, which was, the major question. As far as leaving politics, yeah, there could have been, because with the Storks card and the scythe down here, that would be him being removed. We didn't have the anchor to show that he would stay. Didn't have any of that. So, okay, so let's look at his political future through the lens of Kipper. Let's see. Okay, I think that was 14. There's his wife again. Oh, wait, I've got plenty of room there. Oh, don't have plenty of room this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Whoa. Man, I don't know anything about his wife, but now I'm curious. I don't really care about their relationship, but I'm curious about her. What has she done? Again, you guys know me well enough to tell you, but I'll repeat it in case this is for someone new. This is the worst card in the, well, these two cards are both pretty much the worst cards in the Kipper. This is just like the Nine of Swords, actually worse than the Nine of Swords in the tarot, because it leaves a person just, it's my being tortured with worry. It's a card of self-destruction, it's a card of nightmares, and it's also a card of violence. So his future is that, his past is going to catch up with him, and it'll be right in his immediate circle, and it may happen pretty soon. It may definitely happen pretty soon. The official card, Knights, this official person is about the rules and regulations of our Constitution and the people that uphold it. And this can be, the Capitol officers who went through, the violence. And 4 of them have committed suicide. There were deaths. There were all those deaths that day as well, and all the injuries. So he's, because we have to remember, this is his political future. His political future is over. It's official, yes. It's over. Over. I can't say that he'll be destitute, but he could be in prison. It could show that money was received. Okay, so these are the reasons that it's over right here. It's over because he received money. And that's going to be discovered. And yeah, his outright fraud, his deception, dishonesty, all of that. This is a card of an enemy too. Just like that, the mountain card can be hidden enemies and the Lenormand, this is an enemy card here. Wow. And then how he worked. But anyway, his job is over. It's done. It's done. His official capacity is having anything to do with, being a rep in the House. It's done. So yeah, yes, Heidi, he's finally bonked his own bean. He's gonna bonk his own bean. I don't know if he's gonna resign though. But so his wife brings in the change, and so something new. This can also be the wife that brought in people, she could have helped with travel to get people into the insurrection. I don't know. I mean, I really got to find out about her because she showed up in both systems here. It could be that if this isn't imprisonment for her, this can be, restriction. This is a card of something that you can't get out of, and it's like you're trapped, but you're the one that did it. Or it could be that she's alone, and the change for her is that she's alone and isolated from him because maybe he ends up imprisoned. But his career's over, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. But it feels to me like she's I'd say for sure it was her if this card were on top and she was underneath it, but because she's here and she bookends this false person here, she was definitely dishonest and deceptive, as well. So it could be, it very well could be that she's, because this is the card of who she was like successfully in bed with. And it knights up here to this, oh my goodness, what have we done? And is hanging right into their intimate space, the living room of their house. And this is a card of sometimes, less than a month as far as timing goes. And, the thief card is all about the distractions, besides outright stealing. This is the fraud scammer, kind of like the fox card, or a lot like the fox card in the Lenormand. This is the outright thief, like the, like the mice in the Lenormand. Wow. So trying to steal the election. She is just as much to do with him as far as stealing the election, trying to steal the election, but it's going to end for him. She has a lot of influence on him. And money, well, it's definitely going to end for them as far as money goes. So this is the end of the payout, the end of, well, if this isn't, because you can see right here, we've got a slot machine. If this isn't money payout, this is like the end of this, like gambling on such a risky new, situation. It's not new now, it's, but and didn't we have the child card before? I forget. So, I don't know about their family. But anyway, I think I'm going to close this up and just say, in summary, it's done for him. He has shot himself in the foot, and he's not going to be. He won't be going forward with any career in politics. Wow. Okay. Well, good. We'll see justice at least that way. I don't see court. We don't have the court card here, but we do have this, the end of his official position and capacity, I should say. Yeah. So, okay. The end of his job. All right, you guys. Hope everyone's well. Sending lots of love. Take good care. Bye.